Hi, it's Tina from Ideas and Embellishment, and this is where I'm going to show you how I made this tiny little ledger book, which, y'all, I am in love with this. I just think it's the cutest thing I've ever seen in my life, even though it's got full of creepy images, but it's super easy to make. And I'll show you how. So then what I did is I just went ahead and I printed them all out. And so this would be the first one. And I'll just show you how I'm going to do one and then, or a couple of them. Probably actually be easier if I use my my trimmer. So, look at me, I have two of these. I lost. I didn't know what happened to one, so I ended up putting another one on there. And I can't get it off. All right, like that. Okay. This. Okay, so then I have these two. This is the first page, that's the second page. I'm gonna do this. Fold it in half. Fold this in half. My Fabri-Tac. You'll see this, okay. And then, and because it's Fabri-Tac, you have a little, shoot. So hard for me to get this stuff lined up though. You want it lined up pretty close, pretty good. Okay. There's my little spreader thing. Oh, Tina, I'll use this one. Oh, here it is. I like this one the best. Okay, so then it's like this. And then this goes like this. And then you get the next one. Make sure that it stays right side up, because see, the werewolf and the werewolf, so that's what I'm saying. And then here's the more of the werewolf, so it kind of goes along together. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to line it up, but you line it up as best you can. And then it's like this. Okay. And you just keep going like that the whole, for the whole book. I'll do one more. Good either way, I guess. You want to get as close to the edge as you can. I wouldn't recommend using tape for this because you're not going to be able to. I just don't think it would be possible to line it up correctly. So just make sure it's going the right way. And I'm just going to start lining it up with the spine. And then after it's done, we can trim so all the edges will be the same. So we can trim it. And then what I'm going to use as a cover is a piece. I wanted to use a piece of this old file folder. I'm probably just going to use a piece of this and maybe put this on the inside. This is an old vintage, although I don't really need to. The whole thing, I'm just going to use this. And then maybe put the word ledger or something on the front. So that is an easy way, and then all your pages will be right. So far, I'm really happy. I'm really happy with the way this is turning out. So I hope I will be back to show you the full reveal as soon as I'm done putting all these together. Just keep gluing, just keep gluing. All right, so cool. So that's how I'm going to put the book together. And I will be back to show you the whole thing. Okay, I'm back. And I just finished cutting this little book. I finished gluing it all together. So now I am going to, I think what I'm going to do is trim it just a little bit off of each edge so that it will be kind of even. And see if, like here, just a little bit. The trick to do this is you need to have a very sharp knife, and you just want to keep your blade horizontal. You don't want to, let's see, watch it not work. Let's see what I got here so far. Sometimes it can be a little tricky because just kind of over and over again until it's straight. Yeah, that'll work. That's good enough for me. And then on the, I think, yeah, I need the top, a little top off the top. Oh, it's just hard. Oh, that worked good. And then I'm going to do the bottom. Okay. Whoops. Make sure that comes out okay. Go ahead and put this all in the garbage. All right. So now we have this book. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my scorched timber because I want to make this so it's not quite white. And if you want to, you can make these like more like I could take a decal and make this more ragged. One of the things I do want to do, I think, is make my corners not so sharp. So I'm going to pull these out. This makes really, it makes it really stiff. I don't know if you can hear that. This is a good way to make, like if you take a digital and you want to make a little tiny book, this is a good way to do it. Little tiny books. No sewing. Those are some seriously creepy. I'm gonna make sure. Seriously creepy pictures. I'm just doing this. There's a lot more pages than I thought there would be. Whoops. There. Creepy. Okay, and then the last one. Okay, so you have this. Take my sweater off. And I want to use this as a cover. So what I'm going to do, this is 3 and 1/8 by 4 3/8. So I think I'll do 4 1/2 by 3 1/4. Let me write this down because I have to write everything down because I can't remember anything. So 3 1/2 by, no, what did I say? Not 3 1/2, 3 1/4, 3 by 4 1/2. I think that's what I said. Yeah. Okay, so this actually has, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna, what I need to do, so 3 1/4 and 3 1/4, 6 1/2. So I'm gonna do that. But I'm gonna add 1/4 inch. So it's actually gonna be, I'm thinking, I need to do it the other way. 4 1/2 and 4 1/2 is 9. And I'm gonna add another, I don't need to add it. Oh, this way. I'm losing it. No, it's wrong. The other way. By 4 1/2 by. I need to. I'm thinking, obviously it should be this way. So it's 4 1/2. Oh, so 4 1/2 is the way it's going to be anyway. I don't need to do it that way. So 4 1/2 is the top. So I'm just going to do this. There. I don't know what I was thinking. So this will go like this. And then 3 1/4 and 3 1/4 is 6 1/2 plus, I'm going to do 1/4. Like that. I'm going to get my scoreboard out here. And I'm going to score it at 3 1/4 1/2 so that I'll have a little spine on there. Whoops. Because it looks like it's about, it's probably more than that, but it's okay. And I'll go ahead and this. Now I'm wondering, oh, it's cute. It's cute, y'all. It's cute. Ink. Oh, file folders are so much fun, these old things. When I used to work at the college, there were so many. I mean, they used to use them, and then everything went to digital. So there was like all of these that were all ratty and tore up. They were so awesome. So awesome. Now, the thing of it is that this folds flat. So a lot of times what I'll do is I'll put a fabric here. So I don't know how it's going to work if probably still be okay. Look at that. Isn't that cute? Oh, I didn't do the, because so I might, probably actually would work better if I just used fabric. So, do you know what I mean? Because here's another one I did. And I just put a piece of fabric right there. And they come out so cute, and they're just, anyway. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and just go ahead and, I need something on the front. I want something that says Ledger on the front. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put, I think I'm going to use tape. I don't know where my little thing went. It's just... So I know that a lot of people, you know, not a lot of people, but there are people that are not really into the whole creepy thing. But this is one of my most favorite, this and most favorite times of the year is to do Creep on June and the Christmas thing that Tracy does every year. So, you know, just, and even if you're not really into the creepy, you can still get a lot of ideas about what to do with, with tags and things. That is so cute. I love it. The cutest little book you ever saw. So if you're going to do this, and you just need to print it out, print out the pages at 50%. And then make your pocket accordingly, because depending on the printer, you may not, you know, it may not be the same size as this. That's why I'm not giving really dimensions or anything, because it really just depends on your printer and how, you know, it's going to come out. So you just print it out and then make your book, your little pocket. So I want to make sure. So now I have this cool little book. Isn't that the easiest way to make a book? It's so easy. It's so easy. It's so easy. Now I want to do something on so I found this little old cover on Pinterest, and I decided to use it. So what I want to do though, and I put it in PowerPoint and typed Ledger right there. So I'm going to take my X-Acto knife and I am going to cut this out of the middle. Very carefully. And you can do this, you just have to take your time. So I have put the Pinterest I did linked below. And you're just going to have to resize it. I don't, or you don't even need this. I just wanted it for myself. It's like, you know me. I'm always, and I just sized it for my little thing. And so I'm doing this way ahead of time because I couldn't wait. So just make sure. Okay, that's kind of cool. So now I need to take my Scotch timber, go around all the edges and around the middle. I think there's a little bit of a right here I want to get off. Okay, that's very cool. Okay, so now I'm going to take this, and I have some of these, and I think I like this one. I cut out a few of these. Oh, you know me and crows. But I don't know, this doesn't really seem to go with that. I like that. I really like the graveyard. And maybe the old church, although that doesn't quite go. There's also, I think the graveyard's going to be the one I'm going to use for this. So cut it out. It's so awesome. Okay, I need art glitter glue, I think. I'm gonna go all the way around this edges. It's really overcast here today. Don't like it. You know what I did? I'm gonna put that moon. That's kind of cool looking. Okay, look at that. That's cool looking, I think. I'm also, but you need to go around the edges just to make it a little more. The other thing I wanted to do, because I was looking at ledger pages, I'm gonna go ahead and put this on there. I like that. That's kind of cool. They also sometimes put like brown on the sides right here and down the edge. I don't know what that would look like. Let's see if I get a piece of I don't know. like. I don't know. Let's see. I think that's not the right color brown. It's more of a, I don't know that. I don't think I need that. I don't think I need that. I think I like it just the way it is. Little book. Yep, I think I'm just going to leave it just the way it is. And then what this will do, I'll bring over my cover again. And this little book will fit nicely in the cover. Okay. Now I have to wait until June 1st before I can play with anything else. Because you know what I might do though? I don't think. See, I'm just reneging on stuff. I'm gonna get a little piece of this. This may be overkill. And then that way I can put this in here. It's gonna be easier to pull it out. Like that. Baby Shark. And Leo's rendition of Baby Shark. I don't know, just something, just a thought. Just a thought. Anyway, that is the end, the way of the book. Now, I have to wait. I love this. This is so cute. Very cute. I actually could just glue this on the back. Do you think? Maybe put it on the back, like glue it. I need to. All right, thanks for watching. Let me know what you guys are gonna make. Also, I'm gonna make some charms. That's another thing I can do. I can make some little charms to go on here, and I think I will do that. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I can't wait. I'll see you later. Bye.